This is Talladega. The Gatorade Cup Series heads to the Superspeedway Swing, 3 Superspeedway races in a row. This is the NR2003 at the Talladega Superspeedway. Matheus Wells in 18 has the pole for today's race. 2's outside is the 92 of Levi Shones. Then third is Vince Vinta. Fourth is William Bullen, and rounding out the top 5, we have Anton Charles. In 6th place is Carter Joey. 7th place is points leader Cement Osgood. Then 8th, Derek Hamill. 9th place is Jonathan Rains and Griffin Lynn. 3 wins this season. He rounds out the top 10. The rest of the field is 2 teammates, Jeff Bright with Eli Bright, along with Tyler Fink and Jonathan Buford. Then in the next row, Nathan Norman and Alexander Rowe, along with Alex Fletcher and Roman Fenway. Then there's Matt Godden and Carter Friesen, along with Wyatt Walker, who's into the chase no matter what with his all-star victory. He can go for broke now, just try and win as many races as he can. His teammate Richard Collins to the outside. Then there's TJ Hanley with Jay Jefferson, along with Colton Yo, and second in points, Anthony Nez in the 48. Then there's Jake Galloway and Luke Rainey, along with Danny Lloyd and Steven Taylor. Then there's Trey Rainey and Sebastian Kukulon, along with Riley Sampson and Derek Bouchard, who has the Aaron sponsorship for today. And there's Cole Luigi and Marshall Burrow. Behind them, Adam McDowell and Oliver Galloway. And there's Trey Wright and Max Anderson. And in the final row, Joe Jefferson, the 31, who's outside 42nd, the 38 of Al Lagasse. So there is our 42-car field for the NR2003 here at Talladega. Let's go to track side, fire the engines up.
Drivers, start your engines!
And the field firing up. 42 cars. The Gatorade Cup Series coming to life. Matheus Wells, Levi Shones on the front row for the NR2003. And the 42 cars roll off the starting grid to start Superspeedway Swing in the Gatorade Cup Series. So last time we were in these Gatorade Cup Series cars, it was the All-Star race, which Wyatt Walker ended up winning, and he is now advanced into the Gatorade Cup Series Season 9 chase. He could go for broke, take risks that other drivers may not want to take. He is in no matter what. He could finish the regular season 28th in points. He's into the All-Star race, or he's into the chase because of his All-Star win. That leaves 11 more spots to be decided. 29 laps here to start the Superspeedway Swing at Talladega. This could set up a driver's race to try and make the chase in the Gatorade Cup Series. Wells, Shones, front row. The front 2 points to Matt Osgood starts second. Anthony Nez starts further back of the field on the outside row. They have distanced themselves from third on back end points. Pace car is in. Joe gives racing toward Matheus Wells. Will come to the start-finish line and lead the field to the green flag in the NR2003. The restart zone for the 18. We are green in Talladega! Already 3 and 4 wide. Anton Charles leads lap 1. Jonathan Rains made the move, almost a wreck there at the front of the field to 4 in the 96. Almost got together, so 96 tried to block the 4, but it's now Jonathan Rains pushed through to the lead by the 80 of Eli Bright, through 1 and 2 and off of 2 for the first time at full song. Rains moves up down the backstretch, gives the bomb to Eli Bright in the 88. First time down the Talladega Super Stretch at full speed, over 190 miles an hour in this draft. The 21 Tyler Fink makes a 3-yard move, the 4 off the top side, almost pushed clear. Rains couldn't quite get clear though. Tyler Fink has the inside the 21. Matt gone behind here into the wall. Matheus Wells got the wall, trying to get off of it. He's stuck to it right now in 3 and 4. He cost the outside lane some time. Carter, Joey, Griffin Lynn, Jay Jefferson, and Jake Galloway, along with Riley Sampson, all got caught by the 18 Matheus Wells because he's gone to the outside wall. 3 wide, Colton yelled at the start-finish line for 5 points, and 4 wide to the corner. Hanley a big move. One at Daytona, he knows how to win these Superspeedway tracks. TJ Hanley through to the front here at Talladega. Steven Taylor, the 33, now looks low down the back stretch. He has Trey Rainey now making a move in the 51 down low, 3 wide. Here comes the 1 of Sebastian Kukulon breaking low. Hanley almost clear to turn 3, and he is clear. but Trey Rain fights back on the inside. Kukul on the 1, Bouchard with the Aaron sponsorship, and the Aaron's 499 inside the top 5 to 4th for the 20 car. The 34, 31, they're going to latch on the 17 as well. I think the 7 might be able to if they don't get side by side. I think the 11, the 18, though, the two teammates, they're going to be able for a big crash or a caution to come out. Kukulon will lead the 1. Here comes Bouchard, the 20, inside lane. Push on the 42 of Cole Luigi. Cole almost won the Truck Series race yesterday. He's leading on the last lap. He's up inside the top 3 now on lap number 4 of the Aaron's 499, the Gatorade Cup Series Talladega race. Front 3 clear, move up down the backstretch. Bouchard the push from Luigi. Luigi, though, I don't know if he wants to help the 20 past his teammate, the 1 Sebastian Kukulon. Down off into turn number 3. Bouchard stays clear in second, 3 wide for third. Oliver got with the 6 of the bottom lane. Push from Alex into the 38. Here comes Carter Friesen, Jeff Bright, Marshall Burrow, Luke Rand the inside. Randy has his teammate Adam McDowell behind him. A little 4 wide further back, but mostly 3 wide in this front pack. Jay Justin trying to get latched on the 78. He's in the draft. You can see that big pack, 3 and 4 wide in front of him. He is going faster because of that draft. Be interested to see if he can catch up. So those 3 cars back here, the Riley Sampson, Jake Gower, and Matt Swells, they need a yellow flag to come out. Jay Justin's now caught on. He's latched on, and they're going to wreck as soon as he gets caught up into his Anthony Hernandez. The 31, the 92, the 96. First yellow of the race, sliding down the banking, and the 15 of Sampson's coming to along with the 18 are Pulsar and Matt as well as Orman's upside down the backstretch. The 24 flips. More contact as they're racing back around to the caution flag. And lit into it at the end. There's Jonathan Rains in the 4. 2 crashes coming back around to the yellow flag. Kukulon out in front. All-Star and Wyatt Walker 3 wide trying to get to second. Here they come, start-finish line. Kukulon back in first, Walker second. 2 incidents to bring out our first yellow flag of the Aaron's 499. It started with Anthony Nez and a few others as they crashed, and then it evolved. And they're trying to wreck under the caution that was closer between the 72 and the 37. They saw it out there. They should be able to get in line. And then Orman flips down the backstretch. There's car Joey. Matt Oscar was also involved, so the front 2 points have a damage. They're probably both going to be out of this race. Let's go open the door. Third points on back to gain and close. And there's Bullen. Jake Galloway may made it through in the 11 somehow. Vince Vintic got damaged. Joe Jefferson, Alexander Rowe. A whole bunch of cars, a whole host of cars involved as 2 big ones happened. Involved in the first one, Anthony Ness, the 48, got down to the apron, came back up, and collected the back half of the field. Let's see the reason for caution number 1 here at the Talladega Superspeedway. This was an instance of 5 wide at the back of the field. They're running in the 30s. Anthony has the 48 in the middle of it all. Matt Oskin behind him in the 47 on the outside lane. You see him right there. And just not enough front for this 5 wide. I'm surprised they made it through the tri-oval. They actually made it to turn number 1 somehow. But they squeezed together, trying to make it work. It's just never going to work. It's such close racing, these fastest speeds. Shones, Hernandez rub on each other. They get down to Joe Jefferson. The third one, nowhere to go. Just hooks the 48. Hernandez for a spin on the apron, comes back up. Carter, Joey, nowhere to go. Lloyd up off the ground a little bit. Alexander Rowe, 92 comes back up with the 31. They get the 96, the 4. There's where Matt Oskin got involved. Carter, Joey comes down. I think he gets hit, maybe in the 17. There's Matt Oskin. The 48 comes down. Look at... Oh, Callaway! Oh, he did get some damage. Samson Wells coming in hard. There's Hernandez upside down, the 48. Second in points coming into the race. That'll definitely be changing. He gets hit again by Carter Joey in the 17. But that was only the start of our first yellow of the afternoon. It looked like the front half of the field had gotten away fine. Orman, who was one of the last cars through it, one of the last cars in front of the crash. And Joe Jackson just came out of control and wiped Shones out. That's a tough break for Levi, who had been ahead of the crash. And then gets involved. Here's this hard hit for Hernandez that flips him upside down, the 48 car. And that's now 200 motorsports cars that have been upside down here today, as it's now Nathan Ormond going for a flip down the backstretch. Looking to see what happened here. It doesn't even look like it was 5 wide. It looks like they just got 4 wide pinched together. There's the 24 and the 95. They make contact in the middle. Come up. Trey Rainey, Colton, you don't know where to go. Matt Godden. Tyler Fink, I think, got through it. But Ormond takes a hard flip down the backstretch. He flipped for a long time. It started about, and look at Lynn just getting involved along with Jonathan Rains. The 7 was underneath the 24. So that's 200 Motorsport Chevrolets that have been upside down so far today in the Aaron's 499, and we're only 6 laps into it. The 9 and the 88 still left in the race. They were ahead of the crash, but that's so weird how the 24 just kind of flipped like that. A weird roll, for sure. It was almost like the weight shifted that car. But he flipped for a long time. Started midway down the backstretch, ended up ending flipping in turn 3. Right there. So that is scary for everyone involved in that. That's going to take a lot of cars out of the Aaron's 499 at Talladega. But leading the field back to the caution flag, none other than Sebastian Kukulon, the 1, and All-Star winner Wyatt Walker in 2nd. So Kukulon, the CGR Chevrolet, leads the race and will lead the field back to the green flag. Short yellows here in the Gatorade Cup Series Aaron's 499, as we're actually going back green this time. So we didn't really mention that before the race started, but with these new rules coming into play, the Gatorade Cup Series, all these officials looking to test the rules out at the Superspeedway Swing, and they're doing it here in the Target Series, the Pensacola Truck Series, and the Gatorade Cup Series. 2-lap yellows, so we'll go back green this time. Matthew Swells is out. He started on pole, so he goes from first to worst. Riley Sampson, Griffin Lynn, Carter Joey, Daniel Lloyd, Anthony Hernandez, who came in the day 2nd in points. Jonathan Raines, Ormond Hernandez's teammate, both of them upside down. William Bullen out. Anton Charlebois on up. 33rd on up, still left on the racetrack. Running Matt Oskin points there coming into the race. 28th and on the racetrack. Back racing at Talladega, Kukulon, Walker, McDowell, Rainey, and right the front 5. And they have 2 Penske racing cars, 3rd and 4th. We'll see if they team up, work together, try and get by those front 2. Freezing the first car to break low as the front 6 try to get single file and break away from the field down the backstretch. Oh, McDowell thought he was going to go with the 10, but he didn't. He abandoned Walker, now takes it to the bottom lane, 3 wide. Luke Ray gets down there and side drives the 22, pulls him back, allows Walker to get clear in the 10. 22 had no help whatsoever. The 2 didn't go with them. Now Rainey, where's he go? He has to stay with the 1 for now. Trey Wright, here comes Marshall Burrow, the 37 down low. He's been so close to victory so many times this season. Can he break through at Talladega? Walker leads, and McDowell wants it. In the 22, gets down to the bottom, blocks the 37 off. Burrow looked for a run, couldn't get one. To the trial, to the start-finish line. Lap 8 led by McDowell. Here comes Burrow, the 37. They've got to know, Burrow's got to be a little scared. Hanley's got to be scared, running in this front pack, freezing, Eli Bright. They're all right now in the chase, but they're not locked in. The only driver who's locked in can race this race aggressively is the number 10 of Wyatt Walker. He can do whatever he wants to do at this racetrack right now. He can force it 5 wide if he wants to. He doesn't care. It's not going to bother him at all. And they're 3 wide to the bottom of the 23 car. 1 Daytona. Looking for another Superspeedway Swing this season. It'll be his 2nd straight in the Gatorade Cup Series. 37 Marshall Burrow stays clear for now in 2nd. And now just pushing that 22, just staying hooked together with him. Hanley tried to get down in front of fellow veteran John Speaker. I think the 16 may have left the throttle to let that happen. Now Hanley goes for a 2nd. Luigi goes with him, the 42. You gotta know Cole Luigi, even though he's never really done great at these types of racetracks. Never really done fantastic. He has had fast cars here at the past in Daytona, Talladega. He would be a driver I would want to maybe work with during this race. Same with TJ Hanley. Now TJ tried to make the move. The 42 though had a huge run. Ken Luigi gets to the inside of the 22 of McDowell for the lead. I think it stalls out them being side by side for the 2nd position. Luigi tried, just couldn't get there. And now Cuz be wary though that behind him, here comes Penske affiliated ride Tyler Fink at the 21 to try and make a move for 2nd. Try to get up there and help his I guess, pseudo teammate Adam McDowell. Here he comes to the bottom. Fink help from Jay Jefferson. The 78 filters in line. The 21, not a great run though into the tri-oval. Luigi fought tough on the outside. Fink trying to clear for a 2nd to try and help his pseudo teammate Adam McDowell out. Right now we have all the Penske affiliated cars in this front pack. Max Harrison, Luke Rainey back here. Rainey's coming up to the front of the inside. Harrison middle lane. And right now all the Penske affiliated cars running in the front pack all have a shot at a win at Talladega. Fink blocking the high lane. Luigi had a run. The 21 got up there and blocked it. McDowell staying clear in the 22 for now. Fink trying to get clear in 2nd to get up there and clear with the 22. And he is. And here comes Luke Rainey. Can Rainey make a move on Al Lagasse so that he can try to get up there and help his teammates Fink and McDowell? Here comes Luke. He bans at 38. But Luke going to move to the middle lane. That's going to allow Eli Bright and allow Lagasse in line. All around they go. Marshall Burrow sideways. Trey Wright up and over. Into the fence for the 34. Back down to earth. Watch for the 2nd pack. They're coming in. Alex Fletcher, Marshall Burrow also involved. The 2nd pack slows it down in time. Yellow flag, 3rd flip of the day. And they were going to catch them at Oskin in the next few laps. That allows them to take a little breather there. They will not catch him currently. So McDowell has been dominating back and front, and we see our 3rd flip of the race. It's Trey Wright this time. hard into the wall, upside down. Caution number 2 out at Talladega. Let's see the reason for it. We've been seeing a lot of this where they're just 4 wide and they get close together. Normally it's 5 wide that kind of breaks it, but 4 wide this time actually did it. So once again, 4 wide like we saw with Orman's flip. It's Marcia Burrow and Trey Wright. The 34 is kind of up high and pushes the 37. Finally they get hooked together. Burrow couldn't really go any higher. Down Alex Fletcher gets collecting right here. That is an awkward flip for Trey Wright. He flips up the banking. That's something I've never seen a car flip like that. That is a hard hit for Trey Wright. Burrow takes a hard impact. Fletcher was basically underneath the 34 car. That is insane. I don't think I've ever seen a Gatorade Cup Series car flip quite like that. That's very interesting. Wyatt Walker barely missed the same with Roman Fenway. Yeah, I can't really explain that one. I don't know the laws of physics, how they can explain that one, but that was a crazy flip. Let's look at it from the camera, which is kind of located at the start-finish line. See as they come into the right side of the screen. There's the 34. Look at this hit. Right there into the wall. And it's hit by Fletcher and sends it up in the air. So 3 cars in total involved, and I would say about 2 of them might be done for the day. Fletcher and Trey Wright. Back in front, the 22 of Adam McDowell has dominated since the restart, but now he has another restart to deal with. Adam McDowell back in front. And it looks like they gave the green flag as the field was stacked up. I can't quite tell what happened there, but we are back green, and some mishap has happened. I have to wonder if they counted the laps wrong. Because I don't know if I ever saw the caution lights come on when the pace car left pit road. Very interesting there. It has left 5 cars at the front, 6th on back, and a few cars are going to have to yield to pit road. I'm going to guess that they were, and they're wrecking. I hear wrecking. Shones is around, Ro, and that has saved these cars that have had penalties and have somehow lost the pack. And we're going to have to look back at this once. Because I don't think I ever saw the caution lights come on the pace car to indicate that, you know, that they were still under yellow. It looks like they're always off. So that's our 3rd yellow of the race here at Talladega. Now these drivers have to hope that they can get off pit road and fast and get to that start-finish line and get that yellow flag. The 22 come back around. Kukulon may be caught a lap down the 1. I think everyone else should be fine. Fenway is crossed, but Kukulon won't. McDowell back in front of her. Jay Jefferson and the other 3. These drivers should be safe to go and pass the pace car, get their laps back. Wyatt Walker, Carter Freese, and Jonathan Buford, along with Roman Fenway. So the yellow flag is in the air. Fenway goes through those drivers. Let's see how everything gets sorted out here. So McDowell back in front, but yellow comes out. Let's see all these weird circumstances that have brought about this caution flag here at Talladega. So as cars start to yield to pit road, some don't get the memo, some do, some slow down. Oliver Galway is slow, and Jones just kind of never tries to avoid him, runs right into him. Spins the 92 around. Yo gets into it along with Alexander. That's 2 of the StarCom racing cars involved, and that's what brought the yellow flag. But I have to see right here what happened for this whole pack to get spread out. So there they are, back to the caution flag as they wrecked behind. The field takes it. However, as you see, they're trying to sort it out. We'll speed this up a little bit so we can get the pace car up here. Right here, look at the lights are never on. They slow down to a cautious pace. They let the pace car through. Cars are moving around, trying to find which way they're in. Right here, 6th place is Luke Rainey. He can't get around the 43 and the 9. And these front 5 have gone away. The lights are never on the pace car. You have to wonder what led to that. So the front 5 were single file. They were ready to go. 6th on back, they were not in line. And these drivers have passed 6th place. They get a penalty because of it. They pass it below pass it to the inside before the start-finish line. Right there, the green flag waves. These drivers then take off. And right there, because the 43 is on the inside, the 1's on the inside, a lot of these drivers on the inside, they get penalized for passing the 2 of Luke Rainey. However, it shouldn't affect them except for Kukulon, I believe, who will be put a lap down. The rest of the guys should get their lap back. So craziness here, Talladega, Alabama. McDowell back in front. Normal caution period here as we should be going back green this time. McDowell's out in front in the 22 car. This wacky chain of events is allowing us to go back green here on lap number 17 with 13 to go. So we didn't mention the cars out from that last crash. They are Trey Wright and Alex Fletcher. Kukulon is now one lap down, the one that's such a tough break for him because of whatever happened there under the yellow flag. We have 30 cars on the racetrack, on the lead lap, 31 on the racetrack. So Matt Oskin is right now 21st, although he was very off pace last time, so it'll be interesting to see. Towards the back of the field, I don't know if I want to go back there. I saw a lot happening. So it's Ed McDowell out in front for the restart. He's dominating here today at Talladega, looking for his first Gatorade Cup Series victory. Behind second is Jay Jefferson. Third is Eli Bright, Tyler Fink in fourth, Alex in fifth. Then there's the lap car Sebastian Kukulon. Then sixth place is Matt Godden. TJ Hanley is seventh. Jeff Bright is eighth. Ninth is Cole Luigi. 10th is Luke Rainey. Oliver Galloway in the sixth was set to restart 14th. He'll be coming down the pit lane. I think I saw a car blowing up. I think it was, if I'm not mistaken, Max Anderson, the 12. No, I thought I saw a car blown up down low. I guess not. Come back to the green flag. 13 to go at Talladega. Ed McDowell, the 22 leads. Jay Jefferson, Eli Bright, Tyler Fink, the front four, with Alex in fifth. Beck racing at Talladega. Let's hope everything goes clean and green to the end. Don't want any more mishaps under the yellow flag, that's for sure. So McDowell gets away. Front five, single file. Then Hanley from seventh breaks slow. He wants to get by the lap car Sebastian Kukulon. And Kukulon should just let the 23 go. Looks like he is. Smart move there by the 1. Because at this point, he needs a caution. He needs a lot to go right. Here comes Jefferson. The 78. Push from the 21 of Tyler Fink. Get to the front of the Aaron's 499. Talladega in turn 3. Jay Jefferson, the inside lane. Ed McDowell, the outside lane. The 78 more help down low. Here comes Hanley to help the inside. Jefferson pushed clear at Talladega. Now Fink to the bottom lane. Hanley 3 wide. Down to the double yellow. Doesn't cross it. The 78 more help up top. The inside needs to be organized. The middle's not organized. 78 make a push clear right here with a huge run the outside. Jefferson leads to the start-finish line. Hanley keeps it to the bottom lane in turn 1. Daytona 500 winner. We have more cars come down. You have to wonder what is happening here. We have the field all spread out currently, but we have the non-damaged cars up in the front leading it. Hanley, Luigi, 1 and 2. TJ, the Daytona 500 champion, looking for another Superspeedway swing, or looking for another Superspeedway win to his resume. Luigi pushed clear in second, 4 wide for third. Mitchell Collins to the bottom of the 14, won earlier in the season at Atlanta. Look at Jay Jefferson up towards the wall. McDowell right on his bumper. Gotta be worrying if you're the 78, if you get sideways there. Luckily, all right there. Collins clear in third now. Here comes Derek Hamill, All-Star Open winner, looking for his first Gatorade Cup Series points-paying victory. We're currently with 11 to go. It's the 23 and the 42. Clear 1 and 2. Now lap traffic right there. Buford goes to the apron. Same with the 20. Have to wonder what the circumstances were with that happening there. Wonder if they didn't serve their penalty before pit lane closed. Because remember when that crash happened, pit lane closed, I wonder if they didn't serve their penalty under, quote-unquote, the green flag, and that's why they got put back there. We come to 10 to go. Hanley and Luigi are working together. Now the 42, look for the move. That was a great block by TJ, though. Didn't allow that 42 to get down there. Remember the lap car, that's fourth place right there. Now looking for third, Sebastian Kukulon. He's not fourth place. He's fourth on the track, but he is a lap car. So watch for that to try and make a move. Hamill looks to the outside of the 32 car. Got a good run. Does he cross over? Collins for a second. Luigi going to have to give up that second position. Currently in the front pack. Not many cars. 12 to sell the win. And maybe some lap traffic ahead. But for TJ Henley's out front leading. Here's 2 lap cars to come off pit road. They should be up to speed. Same with the 12. Samet Ozga is the only worry of lap traffic I have. Very slow here on the racetrack. Hanley Collins clear 1 and 2. No one's had anything for the 23 since the restart. Hamill for third. Shuffles the 1 out. Dominic Carr and McDowell looking through the middle lane, the 22. Is that the spot to beat? Remember, we still have 2 Patrick Motorsports Chevrolets, and then the 88. We have 3 of the Penske affiliate cars, the 2, the 22, and the 21. Here comes the 32. Down to the inside of the 14, Mitchell Collins. Hanley, though, just controlling the race of the 23. 9 to go. Derek Hamill, Tyler Fink, 2 drivers who have never won Gatorade Cup Series points-paying races. Is today the day that curse is broken for one of those two? Or can TJ Hanley win another Gatorade Cup Series race? Jeff Bright, it's been a long time since he's been to victory lane in the Gatorade Cup Series. A long winning streak for the driver of the 9. He won the Clash earlier in the season. He won it in Season 4 as well. So Jeff Bright knows how to get the victory lane at these types of racetracks. He's going to push for another driver who's won at these types of racetracks. Luke Ray, the 2, takes it 4 wide to the tri-oval. 2 cars get clear, 1 and 2. Hamill in 3rd gets a good push on the top side. 8 to go. Rainey, I don't know if he had the push to get beneath the 9. Jeff Bright back clear in 3rd. And for Jeff, last time he's visited victory lane in the Gatorade Cup Series for a points-paying race, Season 6, Race 2. This is Season 9, almost to Race 19. Jeff Bright breaks low. He wants 2nd from Tyler Fink. He has help from his son and teammate Eli Bright in the 88 car. Down the straightaway, into turn 3. Luke trying to fill the hole in front of the 88. Couldn't quite get it. He'll go though with fellow Ford, Tyler Fink. Coming to 7 to go. Hanley's had no challenge since the restart. Jeff Bright, the 9, will be the first to do that to the inside. It was Eli challenged TJ earlier in the season at Daytona. Watch Oskin, the 47. Hanley tries to get low, the 9 down there. Now will the outside, the inside, which lane's going to get blocked? It's going to be the middle lane. Jeff's away all by himself. Eli clear, the outside clear, the inside clear. Middle lane nowhere. I think that's just hurt these 5 drivers. Luigi, Hamill, Jefferson, Collins, and Lagacy have all maybe just been hurt at a battle for the win because of Samet Oskin, our points leader. Forward to the center, they're going to try and catch on. Same with the drivers in front. Same with Derek Hamill. It'll be interesting to see. But right now for the 9, he has a great gap. These drivers behind, they're not up to speed. Jeff Bright's going the same speed as them. This is a crazy race. I don't know what's happening. This is one of the craziest Talladega races I've seen. We've had 3 cars upside down. We had weird caution issues. We have had weird penalty issues. We've had lap cars all over the place. And now here at Talladega, Jeff Bright's all by himself going 190. These drivers are barely going faster than him. We're coming to 5 to go soon. Here comes Colton Yeo. The 99 is a slow car. Can Jeff Bright get around in time? He does get around the outside easily. So around Colton Yeo for Jeff Bright. Yeo stays down low. Now I think, gonna block the 22, gonna block the 88. Hanley looking low. Matt Godden. And now 3 cars are clear, lap cars. Make it 4 as Adam McDowell gets around. Eli Bright gonna try and get around the outside. The 88 car. Jay Jefferson, Coluigi now con to these drivers, but I don't think it's any good right now. We're coming to 5 to go. Yo is just, You can put top side. Jay Jefferson now in the wrong place. Hanley gets through the middle lane. Comes Coluigi, the 42. He'll get through the middle. Jay Jefferson gonna get the 1. That's gonna be held up. Up at the front of the field though. Jeff Bright is in thick lap traffic. You try to go around the outside of these guys, it's going to hurt them. Because they have draft. I don't think they're damaged at all either, so. The 9, I think, is pulling them. Tyler Fink had a huge run. Look at the run he had. Took it to the outside just with the 9. And Luke Ray, the 2, where's he go now? He's giving the best position to take the race lead away. More lap traffic. Damaged cars, Burrow and Levi Shones. Luke Rainey takes it to the double yellow line, the 2. Trying to get beneath the 21, the 9 to grab the race lead. Coming to 4 to go. It's 3 cars and about 6 car pack. Luke Ray trying to break out of line. Tyler Fink trying to get to the middle lane. They're 3 wide for the lead behind the lap cars. And then 4th on back. They're just so far back. These drivers have the draft. I just don't see McDowell, Lagsy, Eli having a shot. Same with these drivers back here. But now they've caught the 92 and the 37. The front 3 break out of line. Look at the run they had to get by. Oh my goodness. This is insane. I don't think I've ever seen a Talladega race play out quite like it has right now. Burrow Shones get lapped. We're coming down to 3 to go. 3 cars to sell the win. Not many are on the lead lap. A DQ for the 10 of White Walker. Not quite sure what happened to him, but he's out of the race now. The 6, a header issue. Here comes Fink for the lead on Luke Rain. The 2 blocks coming to 3 to go. And Jeff Bright's losing the draft of his front 2. 21 breaks low. That's going to help the 9 of Jeff Bright out. 3 to go. And the Aaron's 499. Only 19 cars on the lead lap. The 51, the 31 are ahead. Will they catch them in 2.5 laps? Jeff Bright to 2nd. Fink to the lead. Luke Rain back to 3rd. And snarling pack of cars coming behind. They're not going to have enough time, I don't think. We're coming to 2 to go. We're past the point of no return. Jeff Bright can make the move. As a lap car member, Steven Taylor, and then here's this pack of cars just looking for every spot they can get at this point. I think they're going so slow. It's just not many cars to draft upon. Coming to 2 to go, Jeff Bright out in front. Fink looking for the crossover, gets back in line behind the 9. Luke Rainey there in 3rd, waiting just patiently. Here they come. 2 to go at Talladega. Over 5 miles remain in the Aaron's 499. Who gets back around in first between those front 3? Or will they somehow get into some altercation and allow 4th on back to catch? Down the back stretch, Jeff Bright, Tyler Fink, nose to tail. Luke Rainey in 3rd, just can't really stay latched on. Fink is trying, he's pushing that 9, now he's going to make the move into turn 3. Was that the move to win the race? Or is that the best move made too early? Here they come off turn 4. Luke Rainey going to suck onto the front 2. Where does he go? Who does he help? To the bottom into the triover for Luke Rainey. Tyler Fink clear in the lead. White flag, last lap of Talladega. Lap traffic ahead. Trey Rainey and Joe Jefferson. Remember yesterday we saw Jonathan Raines come down to the start-finish line with the lead and lose it in the final few feet. 21 is slowed. Luke Rainey's got to run. 21 blocked, but Luke has to run down the backstretch for the final time at Talladega. Can Luke break low? Can Tyler Fink hold him off? To turn number 3. Fink looking for some running room. Luke Rainey looking for the push from the 9. Remember though, the start finish line way down here, and it's almost playing out like it was yesterday with the slower car ahead. Here they come to the tri-oval. Luke Rainey back up to the 9. Jeff Bright makes the move. Fink has never won a Gatorade Cup Series race. Today, looking like it might change. Fink has to make it around Cement Oskin though. Can he do it? He will. Fink wins the Aaron's 499 at Talladega. Bright 2nd, Rainey 3rd, 4th on back, logjam of cars. Hamill's getting up 4th. I can't quite tell. I still can't tell what's happened. I mean, we had 3 cautions, 3 flips. We had some weird yellow issues. We had some pit issues. We had lap car issues all along. And it's Tyler Fink. Maybe the wackiest race he's ever been a part of, but it's going to be his first Gatorade Cup Series win here at Talladega. Let's go see the finishing results. Finishing results from the Aaron's 499 at the Talladega Superspeedway. 3 caution flags for 4 laps. 9 lead changes. 9 different drivers led laps here today in this race. At the end, first time winner Tyler Fink winning here today at the Talladega Superspeedway. Behind his 2nd is the 9 of Jeff Bright, so close to his first victory since season 6. Will possibly come though later on in the season. Luke Rainey looking for another Superspeedway Swing win. He ends up 3rd. Derek Hamill 4th. Mac on 5th. There was only 3 car race there at the end because of lap car issues. Then Eli Bryan 6th. Al Agassi 7th. TJ Hanley 8th. Mitchell Collins 9th. And Jay Jefferson holds the final spots at the top 10. Looking at the top 20 is a very interesting Talladega race. We had that long green flag run to end it. Only 17 cars finished on the lead lap. 18th on down, laps down. McDowell 12th, led the most laps of 9. 21st and 40th, Sebastian Kukulan, plagued by pit issues. 5 laps led for him. He had a good car, but ends up 22nd lap down. Wyatt Walker was DQ'd. Oliver Galway had header issues in the 6th. 32nd on down out from crashes. Crazy race at Talladega. I can't really describe it. I mean, Matheus Wells from first to worst. Started on pole, ends up 42nd involved in the first crash of the day. 17 races are done with the Gatorade Cup Series season. Here are the point standings. And it's closed just a little bit, but I think everyone really had a bad day. Cement Oskin, he keeps the points because he kept it in the race by 48 now over car number 48, Anthony Hernandez, who is now still 2nd in points. Riley Sampson is 3rd in points. He's 109 behind the 48, 157 behind Oskin. Carter freezing up to 4th in points. Jones has been on a bad swing for the last few races, down to 5th in points. Now Wyatt Walker is 6th in points. Remember, he's in the chase no matter what. Marshall Burrows is now 7th. Jonathan Raines 8th. Tyler Fink with that first win moves up to 9th. He's right now in chase position with TJ Henley now up inside the top 10. So look at the top 20. Matt Gowin 27 points out in 11th. Kukulan there in 12th. Eli Bright, one of our winners, in 13th. Derek Bouchard, Jonathan Buford, Fenway, Rowe, Hamill, Lynn Lloyd, the top 20. Griffin Lynn has fallen down to 19th in the points, just shows how close everyone was in points. And Lynn is in danger now, falling outside the top 20 driver who's won 3 races this season. is in danger of not making the chase if he's not top 20 points. Right now, our 2 wild cards, Eli Bright is 13th in points, Griffin Lynn, who is 19th in points, looking down 21st and 40th. Some winners down here as well. Mitchell Collins is 24th in points, Jake Galloway is 27th, Carter Joey is 30th, Anton Charbot 32nd, Cole Luigi 37th. Winners down here. McDowell, looked like this was going to be the day where he broke that string of not having a top 10 this season. Still left without a top 10 finish. He's 40th in points. Still has not had a top 10 finish so far this season. Nathan Orman, the most DNF, 7 for the 2014. Still somehow 33rd in the point standings. Surprised they're not even lower down. Some drivers trying to make their way through the field in points to try and make it into the Season 9 Gatorade Cup Series chase. Let's look ahead to our next Super Speedway Swing race. We go to Pensacola, Florida for the running of the AMP Energy 500. I will see you guys then.